used to think if I'd met Jesus sooner, I'd be a completely different person.
Turns out, that's not even the real problem. You'll always be who you were.
Every mistake replayed like it just happened yesterday. I didn't realize it then, but today I know I was being deceived. I knew that verse. I just didn't believe it applied to me. So I went looking for God the way I thought He should show up. A voice, a feeling, some kind of sign. But what if even that wouldn't be enough?
Long before this guy Theo, two people had exactly what he was looking for. Adam and Eve walked with God. Not just a feeling or a whisper, Him in person. Face to face with their Creator every single day. And still, a voice they'd never heard before got in.
Did God really say?
They had everything Theo was praying for, and they were deceived anyway.
So if being with God wasn't enough for them, what was I even chasing?
Peter, a fisherman, walked with Jesus, ate with Him, watched Him rise from the dead. Then there was Paul. Never walked with Jesus in the flesh, not even once. And yet, Paul ended up writing almost half of what we now call the New Testament. Peter, the one who'd actually been there, read Paul's words.
Some of this is hard for me to understand.
But he never once said Paul's words weren't true. It was about who was actually speaking through them.
The whisper never showed up in the room with a sign that said lie. It just sounded like my own thoughts.
You already know how this story ends for you.
I stopped asking for a voice from the sky.
It's just ink. Just paper.
Then why are you so afraid of it?
Holy men spoke, moved by something bigger than themselves.
Which means it was never about how close I felt to God. It was about how close I let His word actually get to me.
Adam and Eve had His presence. They still needed His word. Peter had His presence. He still needed His word. Theo didn't have His presence at all. He just needed to open his Bible.
The whisper didn't win, and it didn't need a rematch to lose. It lost the moment I stopped believing it was smarter than the word. That's not a one-time fight, but it's a fight I know how to win now. And I know exactly where to go when I forget.
You don't need a voice from the sky. You need to stop closing your Bible.
I almost missed it. It was with me the whole time.
The light was never hiding. It was just waiting to be opened. Follow for more stories like this.